Do you ever see someone and start hearing like Pablo Neruda's love poems in your head? Or Shakespeare? Sometimes it's even Shakespeare. Wherefore art thou, or whatever. Someone that stops you in your tracks and makes you want to call your mom for the first time in 2.5 years to tell her about it. Someone that makes you want to call out of work just because it's June. Someone that feels like the first beach day in June. Someone that makes you want to carry business cards, not in the businessman way, but in the vixen way. In the, I'm sipping a martini and I'm sexy, here's my number, call me way. You ever see someone that makes you want to sing choruses and dance? Even when you don't really dance? You never figured out what to do with your arms, but you want to dance anyway. Which is crazy. Someone that makes you feel crazy. Someone that makes you lose all concept of time and space and self. Someone that gives you butterflies, not only in your tummy, but under your skin, too. Like when you see them, there's one of those first grade science experiments on cocoons set free in your nervous system. I loved that project. The butterfly one. Apparently, we introduced an invasive species of moths in the Northeast, which seems just how a project so wonderful should go. That it should have some dark, terrible impact. And that they weren't even butterflies. When I was a kid, my sister killed her hamster just by forgetting about it. When she found it, it was already rotting. It seems like a lot of things go that way. They ooze away into obsolescence before anyone even notices. I sometimes feel like I'm 3/4 of the way there. Everything I touch gets a certain ooziness to it when I think about it too hard. I try not to think about it at all, but it creeps up on me. Sometimes I'm somewhere and suddenly the walls will start screaming, get out, and I hadn't even noticed the ceiling caving in. And sometimes it's not the ceiling caving, but a someone who once felt like the June ocean, but now feels like the moment before a thunderstorm, when the wind changes and you just need to be anywhere but where you are. Have you ever started a book that you think is pretty good? Everyone told you to read it, but you get halfway through and can't seem to care about what happens next. Between page 100 and 200, I always find myself closing the book and forgetting I'd ever started it. I think I always feel slightly unnerved by the potential stories have to end better than they began. So I never really make it to the end. I'm working on it.